Everybody, it's Artifacts96 back with another video for you guys. Before we even get into all this bullshit, I would like to say thank you so much for everybody who has liked, commented, and subscribed thus far. And if you would like to join my tribe here on YouTube, just hit that subscription bell and hit that notification bell. And every now and then, if you still don't see a notification from me, come back and check on me because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be uploading some more stuff. Okay, and now that that's out of the way, we're going to be talking about the boy, the man, the legend, Joel Osteen. Now, before I even get into the snatching of his edges, I would like to say this for you people that are about to defend him. I can just feel you now. I can sense it. I can sense it. See, I can sense stuff when I don't have my mustache anymore. And I can sense that some of y'all motherfuckers are about to start caping for this fool. But no. Before you do, let me tell you this. This motherfucker has a net worth of 40 million. All right. This is his house. Let me move over some. This is one of his churches. So before you start even trying to defend someone who has this much of money, I really want you to kind of rethink that for a moment. Okay. All right. Apparently, he got a loan for a little bit over $4 million from the PPP stuff. Anyway, okay, now this money is supposed to be towards small businesses. This is pretty much for people who have like small stores, small restaurants, and have their own like internet ran businesses. You know, small stuff, like I said before. So this isn't really supposed to be for millionaires. And this really isn't the first time that they have given a large sum of money to people of prominence and power. He's not even the first one. He just so happens to be the newest candidate to come up and say, yeah, I want the money. Here it goes. But he's definitely not the first one. So I'd like to say that, first of all. And yeah, but that doesn't make it any right, though. Okay, someone who has this much of money, this much of resources, even saying that they would need a loan like this, someone who has this much of influence and power at a church, and he's a church owner now, so he doesn't even have to pay fucking taxes. Me and you, we gotta pay taxes. It fucking sucks, but we do, and that's how it is. But if you got the money, you should pay your taxes. That's how it is. Even if you don't really have the money, just pay your goddamn taxes, because the IRS will eat your ass up, and not in the way that you want them to. But this really gets my gander in a way, in so many ways, because it feels very much like the whole thing of the rich protecting the rich while they fuck over people who are less fortunate. Because instead of this money being able, even like a fraction of that money, being able to go to a mom and pop burger stand that's been in business for like 12 years and allowing these people to keep on making their money and feed their employees and putting more jobs into the economy by helping out these people. No, you decide to help out people who have a large sum of money, who really may not even need this loan. You know, I ain't gonna say may. He don't need the goddamn loan. He doesn't need the fucking loan at all. Okay? That's the thing I would like to say. Because if someone like him that has this type of house, this type of church, has this many people going to his church, has this many books, needs a loan, he's fucking up. And honestly, I would say that he would not even deserve a loan from anyone if he could have this much prominence, this much influence, and he's put himself in a position where he can have continuous cash flow. Even now during the pandemic, it would not be that hard for Joel Osteen to keep on making money, even though I'm pretty sure now, I would like to believe that his services are broadcasted and it's not being held publicly. I'm pretty sure if they are being held publicly in like the church, I'm pretty sure they're social distanced. Otherwise, some of the articles would have mentioned that. But still, he has still set himself up in a position where he can continue to make money. But let's think about these people that I just mentioned, like the small businesses, the people who are selling art. the people who are selling indie brands of makeup, the people who are selling coffee, who spent their life savings to open up a coffee restaurant. These are the type of people who need that money. The type of people who just can't, who don't have that influence, who nobody knows their names, who they have to pretty much beg. These type of people have to beg banks to even give them a little bit of money to even have enough to pay the rest of their employees. This should upset everybody. It shouldn't upset someone who is just atheist or agnostic. This should upset everybody. This should upset the people who go to church every fucking day. This should upset the people who read their Bible every night. This should upset you, because this type of stuff continuously happens. It's those people, these men of power who claim to be religious figures, who always find some type of way to get the most out of the system whilst being able to get away with it scot-free. And a lot of people think that they're above criticism just because they are a religious figure. I beg to differ. I call bullshit on that. I will continue to take the absolute piss out of people like that, because they need to be called out. Just because they claim to believe in this, that, and the third doesn't mean that they're immune from criticism. Doesn't mean that it's bad if you criticize these people, because you should want them to be better. You shouldn't want these sleazeballs that had these multi-million-dollar churches sitting there getting fucking $4 million worth of loan that could have went to a small business. Instead, he's going to have that money. You shouldn't want people that would even think about accepting that type of money. Because again, they have set themselves up in a position where they can make money easily. It would not take Joe Osteen that long to start something and say that, hey, we need to raise money for our employees. Even if he doesn't want to pay it out of his own pocket, which that is a problem of itself. He could easily do something, have like a little special or whatever. He does not need to accept a loan like this at all, and that's the truth. These type of situations tend to piss me off the most, because again, it's something that continuously gets my gander about these men of religious I hate to say authority, but they really kind of are, because people look to them for guidance and advice and counsel. And a lot of the times what they do with these resources, they continue to take advantage of scared, ignorant people. And I'm sick of it, and so should everybody. But anyway, as always, I'm Artifacts96, and I have nothing to lose but everything to gain. All right, see you later.